Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. So here is my episode 3 trailer breakdown. I want to talk about the trailer that was released after episode 2. Obviously, this will contain spoilers for episode 2, so be warned for that. But other than that though, for the rest of the week, we will just be talking about episode 1 and then some build up to episode 2, right? So just like we did last week, I mean, obviously I watched episode 1 a week ago and the last week was fine talking about stuff whenever they released new things, new teasers and trailers and stuff like that. But anyways, this is my episode 3 trailer breakdown, the teaser that we got at the very end. I mean, it looked really exciting. I wasn't expecting them to end in the way they did. The way that episode 2 finished off, I definitely thought that they would be doing a little bit more there in terms of at least the Reaper part of it. But I am very excited for episode 3 because it seems like it's going to be really intense. And some of that stuff, I mean, the stuff with Gabriel, I think is going to get very dark. I think everyone's story is getting really dark, but I'm really fascinated in what's happening with Gabriel next episode. So anyways, if you are new to the channel, make sure to be a subscriber if you want to get all my Walking Dead content like this. But let's jump into this. There was a really insane action scene here. Obviously, we saw it from the trailer. I mean, it seems like it's going to get very intense here in episode 3. We see the Reapers. They are attacking this group. I think they're going to be fine. Most of them are going to be fine, but it actually seems like a lot of people might die here. And I'm kind of wondering if this is the reason Angela Kang came up with the idea of Maggie's group, if they were literally just people to die here, because it kind of seems like that might happen. There might be one person that sticks around. Like I'm thinking Elijah should stick around, right? But I don't know. It really depends. He might not, because in the trailer, Maggie and Negan are on their own, and then you do see other people like Gabriel alone. You see everyone else kind of alone, and Maggie's group is nowhere to be seen. And we know that obviously at the end of episode 2, Cole got shot. So Cole's wounded. Cole could die anytime now because he has that arrow through his leg. He can't really move. I mean, it's just going to take one shot right to the head and he's done, right? And especially with the Reapers, like I can definitely see that happening. We know that Agatha, I do believe she's going to get bit because that's kind of where the trailer ends. We see Negan and Maggie, or Negan holds Maggie back because Maggie's like screaming. And I think Agatha gets bit and Maggie's reacting to that because she's trying to help her. But Negan's like, no, don't do that. You might get yourself killed, and kind of holding her back, right? I think that's what's happening there. So Agatha's gone. Cole could be gone as well. And we don't see Frost or Duncan anywhere. So it's possible that they also die during the scene. So, you know, like Angela Kang has done that with the Highwaymen. If you remember the Highwaymen, it seemed like this was going to be some new group that came into the fold, but no, like they were literally introduced to be killed off for extra heads on the pike. So it's possible that's what Angela Kang wanted to do here, was introduce some of Maggie's people here, but just have them here to be killed off, to have some extra people to die, to make the Reapers look really insane, really intense, right? And I will say the first reaction I had to the Reapers was that they are definitely really insane. I am really worried about this group. I am worried about our characters dealing with this group because they actually look way too threatening, at least from like a technical point of view. Like they are so good. They are so well trained. I don't think our characters are ever going to beat them. I think in a sense, like they are definitely the most terrifying villains that our characters have ever dealt with. Like definitely, if you think about it, the Whisperers, if they're attacking them, I mean, they're a threat, but not that not that scary, right? Where you have a chance against them. Same with the Saviors. I mean, the Saviors, they had weapons and stuff, but they weren't trained like the Reapers. The Reapers are like I said in my episode 2 review, they're like well-trained assassins. And so, you know, just picture them being the Navy SEALs, basically. Like they're that because they were well-trained before the apocalypse. And so this is definitely, I mean, they feel threatening. They feel scary. And you saw in episode 2, as soon as they started shooting at them, everyone scattered and hid behind trees because they had to. Otherwise, you're going to get shot because there are people everywhere. Gabriel says in the trailer, "You try to kill my friends." And just based off of the coloring here in this scene, it seems like he has a Reaper with him because there's a Reaper mask on the ground. And my prediction here is just because in the trailer he says there is no God, or the God's not around or something like that. I think he's going to go savage on him and kill him. I think he's going to go insane and just vicious on him. Because Gabriel's like that now. Remember, he went crazy on Dante in season 10. I think Gabriel is going to go nuts on this Reaper. He's definitely going to die. Because I think the writers want to remind the audience that this is where Gabriel is at right now. And so I do think what they're planning here, or planting, I guess I should be saying, they are planting the seed for Gabriel to do something very insane later on during the Commonwealth arc, And I do think that's going to be the Rick and Dwight thing. I thought it would originally be Daryl killing Magna, but I'm starting to think maybe it's Gabriel who kills Magna or kills like a rebel that's in our group. And I'm thinking that's going to be Magna. I could easily see Gabriel doing that because, again, he's going in this direction where he's so dark. I mean, if he's on your side, that's awesome. But if he's not, like, I would be more terrified of him than Negan, right? Like, at least Negan back in the day. At least Negan kind of played with you a little bit. He kind of toyed around with you, right? Gabriel does not give a shit. And so this Reaper, I think this Reaper's going to die, and I'm actually really excited for this scene. I really can't wait. We do see that Negan and Maggie are separated with Alden, I believe. It seems like Alden's here on the ground. And so I think that, yeah, like I said, maybe Maggie's group died. But yeah, this is going to be the start of the whole Negan and Maggie storyline. We're going to see them open up a little bit more. And I'm really excited to see that because episode 2 introduced some different ideas where it seems like Maggie's kind of okay with Negan a little bit. But there's also like this mutual respect as well. And they also might not like each other. It's kind of you know what I mean? I'm really confused with like, it seemed like at the end of episode 1, it was pretty straightforward, but with where they left some things off there, there's definitely some mutual respect there. But Negan also just tried to kill Maggie, basically, right? I mean, he didn't help her, but it's same shit. I know Negan's trying to say there's a difference. It's the same shit. But yeah, I can't wait to see how that's going to go. And I think that Negan and Maggie, for the most part, should be fine. But I do also want to point out, and I know that it doesn't mean that Negan's dead, because Negan, I know he's going to be in the rest of the season, but we haven't gotten really any footage of him past episode 3. Everything that we got of him in the trailer anyways was just from episode 3, from 1 to 3. So after episode 3, anything else with him is going to be completely brand new. So I'm definitely really excited for that. It seems like we're not going to get any Commonwealth stuff either. So that's a little interesting. I guess we're gonna take a break from that. But in episode 4, I imagine we're going to go there. We're actually going to like literally go to the Commonwealth and see it for the first time. So I'm really excited for that. I can't wait for that. Carol and Aaron as well, it seemed, and the rest, they're trying to rebuild Alexandria. So we're going to pick up with them because if you remember in episode 1, they stayed behind and we just kind of left them there. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen there. I know there's going to be some Judith stuff there. Judith is going to, and I think Gracie, they're going to help teach all the kids how to fight and stuff with swords. So we're going to get some stuff there. And I mean, yeah, it's going to be nice to actually touch on that storyline because I want to know how they're going to rebuild Alexandria. There's some stuff there where I know they're going to go back to the hilltop to try and rebuild. And so I'm wondering, like, why go back to the hilltop? Maybe they're going to go back there for food. Maybe they're not trying to rebuild it yet. They're just going to go back there to see if there's any leftover food. Because it's possible that there is leftover food, right? I mean, if they go through the Barrington house, if they, like they can go through everything there at the hilltop. So yeah, I mean, I think that's smart to go check that out, right? But overall, yeah, I am very excited for episode 3. I can't wait to watch it next weekend on August 29th, I guess, right? Yeah, and in a week from now, we'll be watching it. So definitely post all your thoughts down below and your predictions for episode 3. What do you think is going to happen in next week's episode? I mean, I think this episode's going to be probably the best one of the 3. And I'm kind of only basing that off of, like, episodes 1 and 2, we kind of already knew how it was going to go, right? Like, we overall knew the flow of it. We knew it was going to be the subway station storyline. Or it's not subway station, but subway tunnel storyline. We knew there was going to be some Commonwealth stuff and that they were going to get into all of that. But now it's like, we're done. We've wrapped up with that. Let's move on. Let's actually get into some other stuff here. And so that's what we're doing here. And so, yeah, I'm definitely really interested in where they're going to be going next. And I can't wait for episode 3. Like I've been seeing from a lot of comments here, everyone's super excited. And I also do want to say that the podcast will be dropping today as well. It should be live on Spotify. It's also going to be dropping on YouTube, I believe, right when the episode airs tonight. And we're going to be talking about episode 1. So yeah, a lot of content coming out later. But anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Make sure to be a subscriber if you want more Walking Dead content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one.